juveniles are in crisis all over the U.S. Numbers show that children are committing more serious crimes than ever before. Jails like this one can't be built fast enough to house kids that have committed crimes. Ed Williams is a volunteer. Once a week, he visits with juveniles at a detention center that holds hundreds that have committed various crimes.
These kids live in a world of surrogacy. Surrogate fathers, surrogate mothers very often, surrogate homes. There are people out here who haven't been taught anything. Not right, not wrong, nothing. They just happen. They're not being raised, they just grow up. So they're always taking their influences from the streets. They're taking the influence from everyone around them. Boys look at older boys. Because they're older, they're right. Did you influence somebody else, or did you listen to somebody else's idea?
I listened to somebody else's idea.
Now, did you know that what they were saying was wrong when you heard it?
Yeah.
But it didn't matter, right? What was it about, what really made you go and do it? Was it something you needed for your life and health, or was it the fun of doing it?
The fun.
The fun of it. Thank you very much. Sit down. I appreciate your honesty.
Corey is a habitual offender.
This boy wanted to fight me since I first moved around there. Then that day finally came, me and him fought. Then he had this thought he wanted to go get weapons, so I went and got something to try to hit him. Then he was going back in his yard. And when he got right there, like almost near the door, that when I threw the bottle and stopped and cut him in the back.
It's like one of my friends, he tells me to do it, and he said, if you do this, you'll be cool and stuff, you'll be down with everybody, and then you want to be with the crowd.
Okay.
And so you just go around doing what they want you to do.
Thank you. But let me tell you something. You've got to reach a point where you're willing to say, I am too important. My life is too important to me, for me to allow myself to let anybody else pull me down. We marvel at the rise in gangs. But what if we realize that a gang represents a family unit? A gang represents loyalty. A gang represents dependability. I am not pro-gang, far from it. But we have to understand some of the ramifications of the things that are happening all around us.
With the boys I used to hang with, and then we just sit there for a while, then start walking. Then next thing you know, once 2 o'clock hit the sun, we just go get a car. And then we just take and go sell it. Or take the parts off it and sell it.
Why do you steal a car? Because I want to drive. Are you good at it? Yeah, I'm good at it. How long does it take you to get inside? 30 seconds. But if you have the intelligence and the knowledge to get into a car in 30 seconds, start the engine, and take off, you have the knowledge to make a car, to design a car, to be a race car driver. The process has been inverted from birth for these boys and these girls. Look at their image, look at their role models.
My brother, he in prison now, facing 25 years to life.
A role model is somebody who models something. You can model good behavior or you can model bad behavior. You model bad behavior, that's why you're in here. So you're a role model. There's a positive role model, there's a negative role model. And whether or not you believe you are or not, somebody's looking up at you. How many of you have a little brother or little sister? Check it out. You're a role model. Is this what you want for your little brother? Anybody? Somewhere tonight somebody's praying for you. I came here tonight, from time to time, I'm coming in that door, I see mothers out there doing this, wringing their hands, crying, they don't know, embarrassed, hurt. And the son is coming in like this, head down. And why do people put their head down when they do wrong? You know, wait, I know that answer, but wait a minute. The shame should be, they should be too ashamed to do what they did. That ain't no shame because you got caught. You should be shamed for doing what you're doing. Be shamed before you do it and you won't do it. How dare you rob a woman? How dare you stick a gun in somebody's face and take their stuff?
Numbers from the Department of Juvenile Justice show that thousands of kids are taken into custody for crimes ranging from shoplifting to assault every day. They are booked into facilities like this one and usually spend at least 6 months to 1 year behind bars. For children aged 16 and older that commit a capital offense like carjacking or murder, they could find themselves spending time in an adult prison.
When I asked, what would you like to do? I stopped asking that question because I realized that they have difficulty dealing with the future beyond a certain point. And as a result of not being able to deal with the future effectively, the ceiling of their expectations is very low, very low. And they're blind as a hare. They're just seeing straight out. That's all they're seeing.
Sometimes when I say I want to change, like I let that. Sometimes I probably let it come back and influence me. Then it's like I'm doing the same thing. Then I be thinking like, man, I ain't gonna never.
Don't ever say that. When it comes back, you see it coming back, say, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
And it's about a new kind of habit you're making for your life. Keep the flame alive in your Father's house are the words I heard over and over again during the 3 months I spent in the bush learning how to make myself ready to enter adult society. And at the end of this difficult period, the elder said, go now, and even if there seems to be no one in the entire compound, keep the flame burning in your Father's house. Let me hear you say, keep the flame burning.
Keep the flame burning.
Say it again. Say it again.
Keep the flame burning.
Let's say it together.
Keep the flame burning.
All right, that's what we want.
Children committing crimes is a problem that affects all of society. Statistics show that the crimes committed by children between the ages of 8 and 16 are getting more serious. Crimes like rape, robbery, assault, and even murder are occurring more frequently.
All you got a flame going on right now, but it's a negative flame. See, this will burn the family up. How many of you have somebody that you know their heart is broken because of you? Put your hands way up. You see what I'm saying? That's a flame right there. But you see, you're using the wrong kind of material for the flame. Each one of you is a flame. Now, what we want to do, the reason why we come in here is to help you to understand that you got a flame going. It's going on big time, but it's the wrong kind of flame. You got to get a
Ed Williams is one person making a difference. However, he feels to truly make an impact, we must all get involved.
The help will only come from the inside. There's first the recognition of a problem, there's the analysis of a problem, then there's the decision to do something about the problem. Too often, when we come together to consider these kinds of problems, what do we come together to do? Listen to the words. A meeting is adjourned, or a meeting is convened to address the problem. We are a nation of people who address problems. Damn it, we need to start addressing some solutions. You see, when you got your flame going right, the wind won't change you. All the wind will do is help you with your fire. If you tend your fire right, get back into school. Make up your mind that when you get out of here, listen to me, look right at me. When you come out of here, when you leave this place, before you leave, make up your mind, I am going to do whatever is necessary to get back in school. And when I get in there, I'm going to study as if my life depends on it. Because guess what? It does. I am too good.
I am too good
to continue to live my life in the way that I've been living it. Beginning right now, I am changing my mind about myself. I'm going to live better. On the basis of my experience, a lot of these young brothers are geniuses turned inside out. So it works against them. So now we have to help to teach them how to turn it right side out. America needs these young people because America's changing. And it's no longer, we said we did away with isolationism after World War I. Well, to some extent we did. But there's a new kind of urban isolationism going on now. And that too many people don't want to deal with that. We're still trying to get over it. So we become enemies to the very people who are our future. We need to think about, what can I do to change this?
In every state, you can find agencies that provide support for parents with juvenile delinquency challenges. These organizations may also conduct educational programs in your community. Check your local directory for support hotlines.